Baby, how y'all doing out there? Hope all is well. Hope everybody's treating you well. I hope you're getting along with everybody and enjoying your time off still. Yeah, I hope everything is going good for you out there. But I'm coming here today because I wanted to bring you a little bit of information. Let me take a sip of this coffee. That's good. That's good. Let me say this. I always got the coffee, you know that. Have you ever get a phone call? Because you know you get all these outrageous phone calls, people calling for this, people calling for that. Do you ever get calls where people say, hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Well, let me tell you about them can you hear me calls. Be careful of them. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? They talk all nice. Hello, how you doing? Can you hear me? Sometimes they call you by your first name. Hello, Henry, how you doing? Can you hear me? They want you to say yes. Don't say yes. I'm going to tell you why. Because you could be saying yes to something other than can you hear me? They might just, all they have to do is say, hello, Henry. Can you hear me? And then they click it on, and you say, yes, yes. And there you go. You done signed up for something. You done signed up for something, maybe. Now, don't get it twisted. It's not all the time. Ain't nothing all the time. But let me tell you, don't say yes when somebody say, can you hear me? You know, I get to the point when I know it's really nobody should be calling me and I answer it because really I don't like answering unknown numbers and you should make it a practice not. If they about anything, they'll leave you a message. Let them leave you the message. Don't want to know everything, okay? So sometimes they call me and say, hello, can you hear me? I say, me don't speak English. Me don't speak no English. Sometimes I just say, click. And very seldom I say anything truthfully, but if you're going to say anything, say no. Say no. They can't say, do you want to buy a refrigerator or we got your number, blah, blah, and we're going to give you this. No, no. So when somebody call you and they say, can you hear me? Either hang up the phone, don't say nothing. Me don't speak English. Me don't speak no English. But anyway, watch out for the people that say, can you hear me? So I hope that's helpful for you today because you got all kind of scams going on today. Believe me, you don't even want to sit to hear another word they got to say, okay? So it's like, it's not important to you. You got everything you need. You don't need to be nosy. You know, how you say the curious cat, a curious cat, how do you say that? A curious cat. Well, a curious cat can get caught. A curious mouse can get caught, okay? So, in other words, I'm just saying, be careful with these phones and answering things on the phone that you don't know what you're talking about. If it's anything important, they'll get in contact with you by mail or they'll leave a message. And you can listen to the message and have a choice to figure out whether you want to speak to them again. So, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? We baby.